Celebrating the life of a silver screen legend, tributes have been pouring in for Sean Connery. The Oscar winner thrilled audiences as the first James Bond. Chris Connolly has more from LA on his captivating 50-year legacy. Good morning there, Chris.
Hey, good morning, Robin. As an actor, Sean Connery gave Agent 007 the dry wit and unflappable attitude that made the James Bond movies a worldwide sensation. Yet his ability to forge a successful on-screen career after Bond was just as remarkable an achievement.
Bond. James Bond.
There's no denying what role made Sean Connery a top-shelf movie star. Undeniably dynamic in a chase sequence, a shootout, or a close encounter. Through 6 films that built the James Bond film franchise from 1962 to 1971.
Can I do something for you, Mr. Bond?
Just a drink. A martini, shaken, not stirred.
But during his 50-year career, the Scottish-born Connery was a lot more than Agent 007.
You're the man now, dog.
In the 90s, top-lining the action with customary authority opposite Nick Cage and Ed Harris in The Rock.
Maybe I'm losing my sex appeal.
Facing off with a fresh-faced Alec Baldwin in The Hunt for Red October.
A great day, comrades.
We sail into history.
Romantically partnering with Catherine Zeta-Jones for the caper film Entrapment.
Give me the spanner.
What?
The wrench!
Zeta-Jones among those who paid tribute to Connery this weekend. Farewell, my friend. I will cherish every moment I shared with you. Love, the Kid. Daniel Craig, who followed in his License to Thrill footsteps as Bond, calling him one of the true greats of cinema. He defined an era and a style. The wit and charm he portrayed on screen could be measured in megawatts. Connery, who was hailed as the sexiest man alive by People magazine, was married twice, sharing a son Jason with first wife Diane Salento. Then in 1975, marrying artist Micheline Roquebrune, who remained by his side until his death. In 1987, Connery captivated as a Windy City cop, delivering this sizzling David Mamet speech to Kevin Costner in The Untouchables.
Want to get Capone? Here's how you get him. He pulls a knife, you pull a gun. He sends one of yours to the hospital, you send one of his to the morgue. That's the Chicago way.
And the winner is...
Sean Connery in The Untouchables.
For his work, Connery would win a supporting actor Oscar, beginning his acceptance speech in typically forthright style.
Good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, and a few enemies.
That dry wit leading to a famous parody on Saturday Night Live.
We meet again, you logger-headed, tickle-brained pumpion.
Comedian Daryl Hammond taking to Twitter Saturday, saying, "My condolences to his family. Always loved doing my silly impressions of him. Rest in peace." Connery's last major film would be 2003's The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, before retiring to the Bahamas. How, after all, could he possibly outdo his performance as Henry Jones, father to Harrison Ford's intrepid archaeologist in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade?
We named the dog Indiana.
Declared producer George Lucas, he will always hold a special place in my heart as Indy's dad. Knighted by the Queen in 2000, Sir Sean Connery died Saturday in the Bahamas, his son Jason confirming he'd been unwell for some time. Connery, who had a Scotland Forever tattoo, was a proud voice for Scottish independence, and fittingly enough, enjoyed that proudly independent career that will continue to delight audiences in the future.
Yeah,
guys?
Yeah, and Chris, it's so wonderful that, you know, because sometimes when you're identified in a certain role, like he was the first James Bond, but to show the breadth of his work, that he was so much more than just the James Bond character.
It's a real tribute to what he was able to do, and a lesson for actors who are now in film franchises that you have a great career ahead of you.
That's true.
And I love how he ended his life where he wanted to be in the Bahamas, right? He lived his life well, it seemed.
Very full.
Certainly rest in peace.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.